So we're taking off from Srinagar Airport, Srinagar being the capital of Kashmir, and what a beautiful spot. It's 10:40 a.m. We're heading up to the northwest to the tallest peak in the area. So full throttle, brakes off. Bit of wind coming from the right, so it's compensating there. 100 knots coming up, pretty high altitude though, so cautiously pull back, and we're climbing out, so gear up, flaps up, just check, flaps up.
Flaps up one step.
So that's my voice control backup system, which I installed quite a while ago but have not used much, so bit by bit I'll bring it back into play. Mike India Golf copy.
Srinagar Tower 007, continue for west departure.
So waypoint 1 is up right in the heart of town next to that small hill, which is about 1 o'clock at the moment. So we're at 6,000 feet, that's good. 225 knots. Get the recon cam out. Here we go. Love. Just adjust my map in the cockpit. It's a bit tight there. Just pull up the regular map and zoom out a bit. There we go. Yeah, so just the bottom corner of that lake. It's going to come right a bit. Mike India Golf copy. Yeah, we come back down this way as well. So let me just pull up. Yeah, so Dal Lake, which is this rather large lake in front of us. Let's have a look left into town. Very nice. Back, right, and then head. Beautiful. Okay, let's go to waypoint 2, which is the entrance to the valley. A place called Gandabal. Beautiful. So the entrance to the valley is where that ridge in front of us comes down right about 12 o'clock. Just fly around that corner. Look back. Look very nice. Gandabal into the valley. According to my notes, follow the valley east, south, east, east northeast, actually what I meant. Oh no, that's the next waypoint, yep. Cool, it's making sense now. Let's just jump back to the helmet cam. Look, very nice. Turning right here, pretty much following this valley for about 5 miles, then another hard right turn. It will all make sense. Round we go. There's snow up there. Must be very cold up there. What's the temperature? It's 13 degrees here at the moment. But I bet it gets cold up the top, which reminds me, let's put the anti-ice on the engine and pitot heat warming. Should have been part of my pre-flight, pre-taxi check, pre-takeoff check. I'll look at the recon cam again. Gorgeous. That river. Let's get down a bit lower. Beautiful. And pretty much just keep going around to the right. We're about 2 miles from waypoint 3. So I've just been in a very slow right turn since waypoint 2, and waypoint 3 is right here at this intersection. Got a valley on the left, valley at 10 o'clock, but we want to take the valley I'm heading towards now. That's it. Head up around this corner and veer to the left. Just beautiful scenery. Wood looks very inviting. I'm sure it's cold though. Just crank it up a little to expedite the flight. But of course it's great to take time and smell the roses, as it were. But this being the first full fly through of the flight plan, I usually like to keep it as concise as possible. Right, now another decision point coming up. You can see the valley walls kind of converging, and at that point we're going to veer to the left. About 40 degrees to the left, I think. Should become obvious in a moment. Yep, I'm going to go this way. Now, out of the many dozens or hundreds of valleys around here, why did I choose these? Because they get us a nice picturesque banner up to our destination. So in a few miles we'll be climbing out of the valley and doing a very steep climb right up to Mount Kolahoi. Was it Kolahoi? Shouldn't read while you're flying, but you've got to sometimes. Kolahoi, yeah, Mount Kolahoi. Okay. Right, so the climb out of the valley is coming up, and at that point, it should be waypoint 4 I think. There's kind of a town there from memory. Waypoint 5, valley intersection. Here it is, the valley on the left, and little town here, so very 90 degrees basically to the right, and a very steep climb. So depending on your aircraft, you might have to start that climb a lot earlier than in a jet like this. And there's a valley there that helps you actually. You could climb up that valley, which I would have done if I wasn't peering so intently at the notes. Yes, I believe that's the plan. Climb up this valley, and you can see Mount Kolahoi, I believe, peering above the end of the valley here already. Just make sure we get over this bridge. before I throttle back. And oh, look at the lake. Nice Easter egg there. Beautiful lake. Pretty sure that's Mount Kolahoi straight ahead. Let me have a look at my notes. Yes, indeed it is. Gorgeous, great. So you went about 5 miles up that last leg of the valley, turn right up that valley which leads up to the ridge, and here's the mountain in front of us, and left and right we've got spectacular views. Now it's 17,800 from memory, so I've got about another 4,000. Yes, and there's a glacier on the left here, which features in the notes. And flying up the glacier, turning, it's about 100, 110, 120 degree turn to the right, and then fly 20 miles in a straight line before we get back to Srinagar. So let's get back on my helmet cam so I can have a bit of a geek. There we go, Mount Kolahoi. Looking very impressive. Okay, we're on track. So I'm going to go back to the recon cams. Let's have a look back. There's the mount there. Let's look to the right, left. Pretty good views, I've got to say. And straight ahead. Awesome. Now I'm a little bit left of track. Let's just check the map. Yep. Not too bad. It's about 20-mile run. So 20 miles of flying in a straight line. Use your autopilot or auto level. Might be a good idea so you can look out the window and take some great pictures. Oh yes. It's all coming back to me now. But there's some nice Easter eggs on this run back, like this lake on the left there. You know, it's like it's in an old crater. Fantastic. Another one coming up ahead of us too. Really nice. The outside temperature now is still 11 degrees, okay, pretty warm. I'm surprised actually, I thought it would be much colder. Now we're about halfway to the back to Srinagar. Let's throttle back a bit. And wow, view, what a view. So I'm actually heading exactly due west at the moment. Let's look to the south, to the north. Spectacular. About 6 miles from the descent, so I'm going to throttle right back, so we're going to lose a lot of altitude here. I think from about this point onwards actually. Yes. In fact we can see the lake. There's the lake down there. Lake name I forgot, I'm not going to look now. But that lake we flew across just after takeoff. It's at the north of Srinagar, northeast corner. The waypoint's actually set on that little lake you can see dead ahead. Now this is such a steep descent that I would probably advise most aircraft you need to fly a kind of S-shaped descent pattern, something like this, to mitigate the risk of overspeeding. In this case, we're only sitting on 200 knots, and if I need the air brake I could put it out, but we're going to be okay. So let's go back to my helmet cam. Yeah, so pretty awesome descent there. And we're going to turn left across the lake, which will take us straight back to the airport. There we go. There's a bit of a dam there too, I think. So I'm just turning around this corner. Let's check the map. Zoom out a bit so I can see where we're going. There we go. The airport's down there. There's that familiar hill. That was landmark I chose, because you can see it from way up in the mountains and you can see it from the airport. Kind of sits alone there at the north-east corner of that lake. Let's go to the recon camp. Get a nice wide view here. So if we keep going straight past this hill, we'll reach the airport. How nice is that? Super nice. And now the airport, interestingly, it's on kind of a rise. A bit hard to make out, but it's pretty much dead ahead. In fact, let's get our landing sorted out. Alright. Yep, that's it. Mike India Golf 3. Mike India Golf 3.
Srinagar Tower 0072 miles northeast, 6,200 feet to land.
007 Srinagar Tower. Altimeter 29.9 to wind 267 at 27. Into left downwind, runway 31.
Mike India Golf copy.
Make left traffic runway 31.
Very cool. So landing on runway 3 run, so we're heading downwind now. Remember the runway's altitude is 5'4", so I want about 6'4" in the pattern, 1,500 feet now. 6'6", 6'5", 6'4". Okay. Mike India Golf copy.
Clear to land runway 31007.
Okay, so I'll try my periscope view again on this landing. I hope it works out for us. Okay, let's turn to final. Speed dropping 188. Pop the speed brakes, I need to get the gear down. Gear down, speed brake in, flaps 1, flaps 4. Okay, I'm going to look into the periscope view. There we go. Okay, there's a right rudder coming in there, speed 119. put the trim to neutral and pull back on the stick. Watch the speed. Watch the speed. Oh yeah, got a stall warning there. Come down a bit hard. Whew.
007, turn next taxiway.
Okay, well, we made it back in one piece, even with the rather dodgy landing at the end. But still, fun was had by all. Got some nice snaps. Yeah, look forward to
007, contact ground on 123.5.
flying it again. Mike India Golf copy. Mike India Golf copy.